As the White House deals with this setback tonight, President Trump is also pushing back against claims that his Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch said he was, quote, disheartened and demoralized by President Trump's harsh words aimed at federal judges. The White House now saying that Judge Gorsuch was not referring to what the president said specifically, though several senators and the judge's own spokesperson said that he was. ABC's Cecilia Vega at the White House on that part of the story tonight.
On Capitol Hill today,
I'm sure it's going to be an interesting experience.
Supreme Court nominee Judge Neil Gorsuch asked about those reports that he criticized President Trump's attacks on judges as, quote, disheartening and demoralizing.
Are you concerned about the president's attacks on the judiciary?
No comment, but the president is talking.
His comments were misrepresented.
Still, the Democratic senator who went public with Gorsuch's words after their private meeting, standing by his story to ABC's Mary Bruce.
Judge Gorsuch told me, and there were White House staff in the room, that he is disheartened and he finds these attacks on the judiciary to be demoralizing and disheartening.
Even Gorsuch's own spokesman confirmed that the Supreme Court nominee was referring specifically to the president's recent statements, like his tweet mocking the federal judge who halted his travel ban, calling him a so-called judge, and comments like this.
And I don't ever want to call a court biased, so I won't call it biased. And we haven't had a decision yet. But courts seem to be so political.
Senators from both parties who've met with Gorsuch say they heard him express the same dismay about the president's words.
He got a little bit emotional, and he said that any attack or any criticism of his brothers and sisters of the robe is an attack or a criticism on everybody wearing the robe as a judge.
But today, Press Secretary Sean Spicer not backing down.
Are you saying that demoralizing and disheartening was not specifically about the president's comments and what he said? And if so, how does the president know that? Has he spoken to the judge?
No, I think the judge literally made it very clear.
But three senators have come out and said that they corroborate
I understand that.
And so did the spokesman
Senator
for the
Ayotte,
judge.
who was there, made it very clear that he was commenting in general about attacks on the judiciary. That was it, plain and simple.
Cecilia Vega with us live from the White House. And Cecilia, we know the president has reacted just moments ago to this decision by the circuit court saying, see you in court. The security of our nation is at stake. But I want to get back to what you just reported here about these comments from Judge Gorsuch. Many believe it could actually help his own battle for confirmation by creating sort of a distance between himself and the president.
Yeah, and that's why some people believe this, that it gives Judge Gorsuch some independence. But a senior White House official today tells me that the White House was not at all surprised that the judge was asked about the president's comments during his meeting on Capitol Hill. One aide saying that in no way did the White House tell him how to answer these questions, David.
A lot of activity inside that White House.